Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time we're going to go over to the messenger, and this story right here, viewer discretion is advised. I would say know what you're talking about before you make any actions. That is the moral of this story right here, and you will see why in a few. It says Pensacola, a Florida man thought his child's mother gave him an STD. He shot her dead with his mother's encouragement. I will list the article writer and the details as I always do. And this is a snippet of the message that was actually sent. The mother's name is Sheila. But continuing on with the article, it says a Florida man who believed the mother of his child gave him a sexually transmitted disease walked into a Home Depot she worked at and shot her dead at the encouragement of his mother. Keith Agee was found guilty of first-degree premeditated murder in connection with the death of Brooklyn Sims, whom he shared a 2-year-old daughter with, according to WEAR-TV. Agee, age 21, was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole after he was convicted of entering a Pensacola, Florida Home Depot on August the 11th, armed with a handgun and firing off several shots into 18-year-old Brooklyn under the suspicion she gave him an STD. The convicted murderer testified Tuesday that although he killed Brooklyn, the slaying was not premeditated. Agee told jurors he felt enraged, betrayed, and hurt after receiving a phone call from the doctor's office that his results came back positive for an STD. The Pensacola News-Journal reported. Authorities said Agee's mother, Sheila Agee, pressured him to do something about it, calling him a MFing B in a text message if he failed to act. Agee told the jury he then went to the home improvement store where Brooklyn worked to get revenge. I said, hey, you gave me something, Agee explained of the conversation he had with Sims before killing her in a shopping aisle, according to WKRG-TV. She said, not this again, and turned around and proceeded to walk off from me. I've never been so mad in my life. I pulled my firearm from my waistband and I proceeded to shoot Brooklyn, he admitted to a jury. Agee's mother, Sheila, also was indicted for first-degree premeditated murder for her part in the teen's slaying. The 50-year-old grandmother who worked with Brooklyn at the same Home Depot, can you get that? Could you grasp that part? Allegedly encouraged her son to shoot the teen, authorities accused. If you don't come kill her, you a MFing B, Sheila allegedly texted her son the day of the murder, the messenger previously reported. Sheila will appear in court in February, so she is yet to be sentenced. Following the announcement of Agee's guilty verdict, prosecutors presented evidence Brooklyn did not have an STD at the time of her death, and that is the kicker right there. Sir, you got some explaining to do because you threw away your life because you assumed that this girl gave you something. You assumed. Only to turn around to find out that she didn't give you anything and you possibly got it from somebody else. I mean, let me continue with the article. I don't hate Mr. Agee, Brooklyn's mother told the court, according to WKRG, but I can't forgive him yet. I am raising his daughter. That day, Casey lost her mother, her father, and her grandmother. And it's sad. It's truly sad. And I'm like, bro, for what? What was you doing out there in them streets, bruh, is the question. You destroyed you destroyed 4 lives. First and foremost, you destroyed your own life. And you destroyed the mother of your daughter's life. You destroyed your daughter's life, and then you destroyed your mother did. Well, you can't really account for the mother. It depends on how the situation go. Nobody was a party to it, so it's allegedly. She chose to insert herself in something that she had no idea with what was going on. Basically, from what I'm assuming, this is not backed by any facts. She assumed because her son said, "Oh, well, she gave me something." Your immediate thought was to do something to her without any confirmation, without him getting any confirmation, without him saying, "Hey, if you didn't give me something, would you mind going down there and getting tested yourself so we can be for sure?" The logical thing to do, no. You already mad because you caught something. You probably don't know who you caught it from. Allegedly. Then you got your mother in your ear talking about, "Oh man, you need to come down here and do something to her." Full well knowing that you came down there to physically harm this girl. And she worked at the same store as her. That sounds like premeditation to me. That definitely sounds like premeditation to me. You encouraged this man to commit a crime. For what? Because you assumed that this girl had something, only to find out that she didn't have anything. And then he sits up there and goes through his little spiel of how he felt, when the fact of the matter is, had he would have been level-headed and clear-minded and took the time to say, "Hey, go to the the doctors with me, go to the clinic with me. Let's get retested together. I'll get retested, you get tested, we get tested at the same time. And let's see." Or call your doctor, whoever tested you, tell him about your situation. Y'all both go down there and he can test her. Simple. Now she gone, your daughter's without a mother and a father and a grandmother based off an assumption. Because either, hypothetically, you was out there in them streets, you was for the streets, and whoever you was messing with, if you can remember, gave it to you. But you wanted to still go down this road of denial and, no, it couldn't have been this person. For whatever the thought process was that he had. I'm assuming all this is assumption, all of this is alleged. And instead of you checking the other people that you had relations with, you go right to your daughter's mother, who can only be assumed you were still having relations with as well. And you pinned the tail on the donkey and said, "Oh, she's it." Man, I don't know. I'm totally disgusted by this. Look, know what you doing out here. If you the type of person and you like to sleep around, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you are safe and you're being safe and protected. That goes for men, women, regardless of which fence you're on, or if you're straddling the fence and you like both, whatever your case is, that's not none of my business. However, protect yourself. Ain't no peen or no vajayjay that good to jump up in it. But we all human people. We do make mistakes. It's okay to make a mistake. But if your mistake becomes a routine, then you have a problem. A serious problem. And you need to go get help. Seriously. That's the only thing I'm going to say. But I would like to know what you guys think. Please drop down in the comment section. Come chop it up with me. I definitely would love to hear from you guys. And that's it for this story. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. With that, I will get with you in the next one.